guess I shouldn't have popped the snooze so much this morning. I'm a little behind. I'm not gonna be able to go get some coffee like I wanted to, at least for my first stop. And what is my first stop? I'm going to the doctor's because it's been over 2 weeks since I crashed on that skateboard, and my ribs still hurt. And WebMD, you know, WebMD tells me what I'm experiencing is a cracked / broken rib. So we'll see, because ultimately, you know, there's nothing you can do for a cracked rib. I'm hoping that maybe there's some, I don't really want a painkiller, but I would like some kind of relaxer to go to sleep, because the problem is every time I turn when I'm sleeping, I wake up, and I like to switch sides when I sleep. I do it subconsciously. All right, if I get any cool x-rays, I'll make sure I show you. I'm off to x-ray. I think that it's possibly, well, I feel that it's broken or cracked. I can feel it already. Sitting like this just kills me. Anyway, I think they're prescribing Norco, which that's a serious pain medication. That's gonna put me out at night. This is interesting. You must get naked now. To do x-ray, you must get naked. A real dove? That's a fake dove. That's good. That was funny. So I thought that was a real dove or pigeon when I was walking up on it. Inconclusive x-ray. I don't think it was an obliteration of a rib, so I didn't really expect to see a break like that. So we'll see. It's probably like a hairline. I'm hoping that I'm not a baby and it actually is a hairline break. We'll see. The guy said it could be anywhere from an hour to a day before I hear back. So hey, who knows? So Ben is getting his first haircut, not with mommy doing it today. And I'm taking him. So I don't know what to do or bring to make him sit still. So I'm gonna get a couple juice boxes, some candy, and I'm trying not to get him too sugary. To get him to sit still for long enough. Pull this out like special for him. He'll totally be down for that. I don't know what he knows. He doesn't know any of these characters. You know Kermit? Let's go with Kermit. Yes. This is what I want. So are there any movies that I should be looking out for that's available now to watch that isn't on Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon? Or even then, you know, some of the ones on Hulu and Amazon, it seems like if it's not in your algorithm, you don't see them. Like there was a movie I missed, it was called Haywire. I didn't see Haywire, I heard that was good. Made my wife watch Mad Max, she thoroughly enjoyed that, so that was a win. But I was at the Redbox, there was just nothing there. There's like crap. It's looking like Netflix on the Redbox right now. I don't know what that's about. So yeah, any good recommendations for movies that you guys have? I got nothing. So I have a YouTube recommendation. This guy's name is Bosnian Bill, and he does all these amazing lockpicking videos. I have spent hours watching him pick locks, talk about picking locks, explaining the process, the ideas, the thoughts, all of that. It's wonderful. You can start picking locks just from watching this channel with his good recommendations. Let's click on this one.
package today from Vitaly M, and I'm going to call this the Mercy Lock because I was crying on his shoulder. It's a Master, I think it's a 194D. I've never seen one of these before. So I'm going to use a very flexible pick. This is a 15,000.
He walks through the process.
And usually with Masters, the easiest way, put very light down. Can't go too deep, you'll block that first pin. And you don't have to mess around. It is even though it's a pretty outer body, that's the same ugly, very soft, creamy core.
So I was explaining to somebody yesterday, lockpicking is kind of one of the hobbies that I do on the side. Every once in a while I'll pick up a padlock and I'll just start working on it for half an hour, or whatnot. And I was trying to explain to somebody at work when I mentioned the whole lockpicking thing. He's like, is that legal? That can't be a legal hobby. You're not allowed to do that. I said, no, it's totally legal. It's just pieces of metal and a lock that you buy, right? Anybody can buy a lock. I don't go around picking people's doors. That's not the hobby. Anyway, what I was telling him is, do you like puzzles? Do you like, you know, manipulating puzzles? The physical ones where you've got to, not like a Rubik's Cube, but that same thing. Like the two nails that are bent together and you got to twist them and they come apart. You taking things apart, those puzzles, and then putting them back together. Well, that's what lockpicking is, but it's a puzzle that's never meant to be solved without the key. The solution to the puzzle is supposed to be the key. If you can solve it without the key, you're doing something that that puzzle was not designed to do. So, if anything, locks are the most difficult puzzle because they're not made to get beat. There's no solution. The person who made it doesn't want you to beat it. So the fact that you can go in there and beat the puzzle, solve the puzzle, is extremely satisfying. Much more so than those logic puzzles, and well, not logic puzzles are totally different. The manipulation puzzles, right, where you've got to pull the ring off or separate the two nails or whatever. So yeah, think about it like that, guys. Lockpicking is a skill, sure, that has a certain applicable use, but in reality, it's the best puzzles that you can get your hands on. I'll talk about that in the future if you guys want to hear more about lockpicking.
I never even know what he's gonna have. Like, he has a pretty cool old, this is probably my favorite thing in the shop right now. It's a castle lock from, like, what is it, 17th?
Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
17th century castle lock. Crazy. And then look at the key. It's originally blacksmith. It was like made by hand.
Gosh.
Really, really cool. I don't even know if it works right now, but I think he was gonna fix it or something.
Look at the wording on that thing.
Completely made by hand.
Oh,
better than most keys nowadays.
That is awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very
yeah,
cool.
you guys have like a little bit of everything here.
It's like my dad has a lot of cool stuff, and then he has a little bit of junk mixed in.
Well, yeah, but the junk keeps it, you know.
Yeah.
I love the old C pulleys and.
Oh yeah, like these ones too that he kind of reworked. He wanted to make them into lamps.
Oh my gosh, that's a really good idea.
Yep. But he did all the wiring and everything, so you could just literally plug them in and work.
I gotta tell my buddy about this. Have him come over. He's really into old. Oh wow, you got all kinds of old ones over here too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got all those with the same one that he got the castle lock from.
Oh man, old Acme and Yale stuff.
Yeah, Yale for sure. He loves Yale.
These are awesome.
They're good. Even nowadays, to have them on your doors, they're better than a lot of master locks that are made.
Yeah, everything's so old carom boards. That's cool too.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't even know some of this stuff.
It's like toys from when he was growing up, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Stuff that he liked when he was a kid, he just never stopped getting.
That's so cool. Very cool. Well, I always say I got to come back when I have more time. How much do you want for the?
Just give me $5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that lock, so I'll have to go spend some time with it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That's $5.
Yeah,
Fine. I mean,
Cypress Lock and Safe. Yeah, you guys, awesome store. Very cool. All right, thanks for everything. See ya.
day.
You too. Okay, come on. We're going to get your haircut. Do you know what a haircut is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Do you have something to like wet your hair?
That's pretty, like how you had it, that was kind of what we do. So that's...
We're gonna wet your hair.
What's that?
We're wetting your hair. There you go. Oh, the dinosaur fell. It fell. Thank you.
Good work, buddy.
Do you want any Joe in here or no Joe? No Joe?
Okay, Ben. What do we got? Come here. Let me take your backpack off. Another box! It's in a box in a box! Are you fixing? You got it? Good work, buddy. They call this frustration-free packaging. Seems like a lot of packaging. Huh, Ben? Oh, this might be a good time to mention this too for you guys. So, you see how everything's kind of like dying? It's dying there. Everything's dead over here. Let me back up. This whole part of our house, from this wall all the way up to the end of the garage here, is gonna be all opened up, and we're gonna bring the wall all the way up to the front. So we're adding about 700 square feet of space right here. The architects are working on the plans right now, or the architect. And it goes to city on Monday. Part of the reason we're doing it is because we need more space for the new baby. God, there's a lot of stuff. So there's actually putting in all the rooms in the front of the house, and we're putting in rooms in the back of the house. So we've kind of let the house go in the front and the back because it's going to be so different in a couple of... Are you eating mint? Did you just put mint in your mouth? This has been like the day of gifts for Ben. On top of the cupcakes? Yeah. Shit, guys.
That'll be
How many cupcakes you got?
2 dozen.
Is that enough? Oh, you want this hat?
Mommy.
Yeah, we're going to find Mommy. Holy moly. Oh, it is a long day. Got a lot done today. So, I'm going to bed right now. Tomorrow, though, Ben's having his birthday party. So that's going to be fun. Ben, you ready for your birthday? Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, guys, so stay tuned for tomorrow. Yeah.